Johanna, what's going on? Oh, nothing much. Same old thing. Now, girl puppet, we mustn't lose hope. Any day now, we could be called back into service. Yeah, I'm still hoping. But it would be nice to have a little change once in a while, something new and exciting. Something like Granny stumbling across those colored pencils and sketch pads the other day? Yeah, like that. Oh, I see. You're disappointed because she gave them to Noah. Well, I don't want to feel that way. Granny was right to give them to him. He was still feeling so guilty about tearing my picture that I even felt sorry for the little pest. Well, we all have disappointments, and it's little brother's job description to be a pest. I'm glad you've forgiven him for his carelessness. I can't stay mad at him for long. He's such a goofy little puppet. So, what can you do about your disappointment? Well, what can I do, Gramps? You could do what David did when he was disappointed. David got disappointed? When? It all started after he and his family got settled in the palace in Jerusalem. His deepest desire was to bring the Ark of the Covenant there, so he did put up a tent for it, and after some real bad difficulties, he did just that, brought it to Jerusalem. What's the Ark of the Covenant again? Oh, you remember, when you read about after God brought Israel out of Egypt, he commanded them to build the tabernacle. That's in Exodus 35 through 40. Tabernacle. Oh, yeah. It was a big tent, like a portable temple, and Israel could carry it along with them in their travels. A place for them to sacrifice and worship. The Ark of the Covenant was one of the most important parts. It was kind of like God's throne on earth. It represented God's presence with them. Yes, its base was a golden box containing stone tablets carved with the 10 Commandments, a golden pot of manna, and Aaron's miraculous rod that blossomed. And the lid had a golden angel at each end, and their wings stretched over the top, which was called the mercy seat, or the atonement cover. It must have been so beautiful. I have no doubt. In David's time, the Ark of the Covenant was the most sacred object of their worship in Israel. It was being kept at the home of a man named Abinadab, and people went there to worship. The presence of the ark there brought many blessings to that home, but David wanted to bring it to Jerusalem so the blessings could be over the whole nation. Well, that was a great idea. When the ark finally arrived, there was a big celebration, lots of sacrifices and singing. David's joy knew no bounds. After the people all went home, David said to Nathan, who was God's prophet at the time, that he felt bad because he and his family lived in a lovely home while God's ark was in a tent. Nathan told him to go ahead and do whatever was on his heart because God was with him. David wanted to build a beautiful house for God. Yes, he loved God so much. He wanted to build something grand for him. But that night God sent a message to Nathan to take to David. God said that David was not to build the house or the temple for him, but that David's son, the one who would follow him as king of Israel, would build it. Oh, well, I think I know a little of what David felt. He was deeply disappointed because he wanted so much to build the temple, but he didn't want to feel that way because it was wonderful and a great honor for his son to get to do it. I think you're right. What did David do? He submitted to God's will, praised him, worshipped him, and then he began to stockpile huge amounts of materials for his son to use in the building of the temple. Wow! Well, that's amazing. Instead of pouting, he got busy and helped. Yes, so back to our question. You're disappointed, but you don't want to be. What should you do about it? I think I should accept God's will, praise him for it, and encourage Noah's art projects. That's exactly what I think too. Good job, girl. When upon life's billows you are tempest-tossed, when you are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. Hey, Johanna, I brought you something. I know it won't make up for the picture I tore up, but I drew another one for you to say I'm sorry. Why, Noah, that was very sweet of you. You didn't have to do that, you know. I had already forgiven you. I know, but I wanted to. Do you like it? It's beautiful. Come on, we'll hang it up by our boxes so everyone can enjoy it.